What's up, everybody? Welcome to day one of my new program, written by the famous science-based lifter, Jeff Nippards. Excited to take you guys through it with me. Let's start the day, fuel up, let me make my coffee, and we can get started. I'll see you guys in there. It turns out, equipment does matter. Of course, you can always work with whatever equipment you have, make the most of it. There's limits. You know, if you have nothing but body weight, do a body weight workout, but you're limited to those results. That's it. You know, the body needs more, depending on goals and all, but my goals, a little more bodybuilding, aesthetics, you need more levels of resistance. My apartment gym, pretty good. You know, you can get creative, you can really make it an A-tier workout. Definitely not complaining about that, but I'm excited for this workout. As you guys know, I bought Jeff Nippards' program for bodybuilding, and I want to be as exact as I can. I don't want to have to get my own creativity and warping it into my own thing. I respect the man's work. I respect his science. So, well, it's not his science, you know what I mean? But I want to be able to give respect to the program. So if he says bench press with an actual barbell, I want to be able to try that. And I enjoy it too. If I didn't enjoy it, I would disregard everything I'm saying right now and I would warp it my own way. But I do enjoy the moves that he listed, so I want to follow it. So it looks like I'm going to 49ers Fit. It'll always be 49ers Fit. Doesn't matter. And my girl also wanted to get her hip thrusts done, which was also something like equipment matters. You feel it. I do have a chest press machine in my apartment gym. It's all right, but the stretch, so the range of motion, the resistance, it's not as great as what I have from like a 10-minute drive that I can get to the gym and have equipment way more available for me, stuff that's gonna push me way more. So yeah, your tools matter. The tools you choose for the job. Are you gonna get the job done with a right tool, a cheap tool? I ain't no Bob the Builder, but like, you know, even tools have their purpose. There are good tools that make the job easier, that serve its purpose. And then there's cheap tools, you know, Amazon basics. And, you know, maybe they break on the job or they just don't do it as cleanly as you'd like. So I guess that's today's conclusion. So I'm going to the gym and I'm excited to hit this chest day. And it's a chest day. It's like my favorite day right now. So I want to make sure my chest gets the maximum amount of gains for today. I don't want to miss out on any. So, all right, sips of the pre. Grab all the devices, make sure everything is charged, ready to go. Well, should have charged ahead of time anyways, but. All right, this is where you get mentally prepared, ready to roll. Oh, yep. Have you guys tried this? So today I'm starting Jeff Nippards' push day hypertrophy workout. I had to experience this with the best equipment I had. I've been focusing on growing the pecs lately and excited to optimize overall muscle growth with his science-based program. You know I'm all about efficiency. There are a few moves in here I don't do regularly or even have ever tried, so it felt great trying something new to activate my muscles. So far I'm liking the program for the little details that help me learn more about my own muscle growth, like rest time, proper warm-ups, and focus points. I've been able to start slow, really feeling my muscles work, emphasizing time under tension, and that's why I came to the gym today. The gym environment, the equipment, it all helps me push a little harder and get deeper into my muscles. Remember to always track your lifts, aim for small wins every week in reps, sets, and form improvements. The workout program is well written, and for results, remember nutrition determines your size results. So I am aiming to start with a slight deficit to trim fat faster with a slower pace to grow the muscle. You have any post-workout thoughts?
I'm hungry.
It's very accurate. I don't think anyone has ever spit in so many facts. We're literally heading home, and there's DoorDash on its way, racing us home. We ordered a pizza while I was still doing ab work. I only have 1,200 calories left for the day. Post-workout thoughts. That workout was pretty freaking good. There's some things that I would do to make it better, in my opinion. Now it's my turn as an expert to edit my workouts, change them how I, see fit, preferences and expertise. So like I would do wrist cuffs for lateral raises. The cable, that handle wasn't the best, of course, more forearm action. I'm new to the cuffs and I already feel a huge difference. So I definitely would make that change for the next workout. Yeah, this is my first day doing Jeff Nippards' hypertrophy push workout. I'm like you guys, I watch the videos, I've seen what he recommends, but it is a little different from the actual paid program. There were some moves in there that he does not disclose, I should say, on his actual like YouTube video. So that was pretty interesting. It's nice to know that I can pay and get something different instead of what you get for free on YouTube. That's the hard balance. As like a business owner, you do want to provide a difference, value in your products. So that was cool. I did try some new moves. Felt a good squeeze. And it's the first time you do a move. Week 1 is like the intro. So, you find what, how the form is, how to feel the muscle, starting off very lightweight. So his programming, the intro to the workout, you start off very light. Don't go to failure. You get fairly close, leaving some in the tank. And this is a 12-week program, so every week it's going to get harder. I will get more and more into failure and drop sets and all that stuff, I would assume. I don't really skip ahead. I take it day by day, and this is what today had. So just plan accordingly. You always want to have a plan ahead of time. Like today, for example, I mean, plans change. I was planning to work out at the apartment, and then I had this little revelation of just like, I knew it wouldn't be as good as it could be as long as I was willing to make this drive. And it can be totally different for you. If you want to work out at home and, everything, whether you have family, you have kids, and it just makes sense to work out at home, and those are the priorities, then hell yeah, get it. Enjoy your workout. But if you, can make the drive, if you can spare the time and give yourself the advantage by giving yourself the right tools, then amazing. That's what you want. Then go for it. I think the payoff is definitely worth it. And that goes for anything in life. Just use the right tools and get the job done the best way you can. Work smarter, not harder. I guess that's the bottom line. Maybe that's what I'll title this video, Smarter, Not Harder. And as you guys know, I'm an efficiency coach. That's the whole point of what I want my videos to be. I want them to be somewhat motivational, inspirational. I want you guys to take whatever I teach about fitness and apply it to your lives, whether it's at work, at home. I definitely believe in the fitness and life application. They are the same. It's just perspective, how you apply it, consistency, dedication, discipline. Yeah, all the cheesy stuff, that's really it. It's real. It's true. There's validation to it, or what's that word? You know what I mean. But yeah, so have a great rest of your Friday. It's probably not Friday when you're watching this, but it's my Friday, and damn well I'm going to enjoy it. So carb up, enjoy my day. And I can't wait for tomorrow's workout. Maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. Let's find out. See you guys next time.